Hey, this is Juan Il, Field of Weeds. Last week, talking about enlightenment, there was a vast vein of nutrition that I left untapped. An elder of Maizumi's lineage put it this way: there's two types of students, those who are after enlightenment and those who pursue a title. Let's talk about it. So after I'd practiced for a number of years, and I had this wonderful experience, it's deep, whatever it was, quite a profound change in my life. Everything changed. And eventually, of course, you have some deep experience that becomes the center of your life. And everything began to revolve around that. And, eventually I moved back to Korea to train, to become a Zen monk, and also to be around the elders in the community and talk to the Zen masters and try to figure out what was going on. And I'm very glad I did. I've been here about 8 years now. And yeah, interesting. Lots to talk about. Cat sighting. You know you're deep in the forest when you see a wild cat. I'm sure everyone who practices Zen comes to the path to attain enlightenment or to free themselves of their suffering. I'm sure they enter the path with a pure intent, with a pure heart. They just want to attain enlightenment. But then there's these demarcations, like if you pass this koan, then you'll be validated. So the mind goes to that. I didn't really look at it that way until I encountered Subul Sanim and this unnamed teacher who demand that you recall your past lives. That's something that struck me, because reincarnation is, well, that's old science. Is that system of thought still valid after Darwin? Yeah. The thing about validation, it's not exactly going to work out. I mean, my feeling is that if you attain something, then people will know. Even if you're not validated in that lineage, like Hwagyesa wasn't a master of koans, but everybody knew he was enlightened. And there was no problem with him being in our group. No problem at all. So, onward and upward. But if you want to be validated, then you have a problem. I don't know, I see it two ways, I can see that people spend their lives chasing after this entitlement and never really going deeply into practice. But they're the ones, they're lifelong members, they're upholding the teaching, making the institution possible for people to come in and practice and do retreats and live in Zen centers. So they're really wonderful people. And if they weren't there, it would just disappear. And people like me can come in and use this institution for what it was intended for. And train with the teachers, learn the koans, whatever. Recall my past lives. That's what. Yeah, we need to get into that next. Beautiful day.
We are sitting meditation.
그러면 애들이 일어서서 이렇게
천천히 지나가세요.